Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you what I believe is the best PvE hunter build. Now you guys seem to love the previous video, which is the best hunter PvP build. If you want to know how to go flawless, I pretty much made a good setup for the people that do use hunter. Now this is for console because I do play on console, but it is pretty much the same on PC as well. I've tested it out on PC and it's pretty much the same and just as good, if not better. But if you haven't seen them previous videos, check them out. And if you are new to the channel, guys, we are really close to 20,000 subscribers and we are looking to get that by the end of the month. So if you could subscribe, would help out a lot. And not only that, if you could leave a like on today's video, helps out the channel and I would appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Now for me, as a hunter, the subclass is what we're going to start with. Is definitely going to be the bottom tree Night Stalker. Now the bottom tree Night Stalker has to be the best PvE one in my opinion. Nothing really comes close. Even taking out adds, boss damage, this is one that you are going to be using. Now what I do use is Vortex Grenade for PvE because it does do the most damage if you can land it correctly. And then Marksman Dodge. Either of these, it's your choice what you want to use, but for me I do prefer the one that reloads your weapon, and I'll show you why I prefer that one. And then Triple Jump, that's your opinion. But the reason why we have it on this is because fire Shadow Shot multiple times in rapid succession. Shadow Shot deals massive damage against tethered enemies. Now this is really important, and not only that, defeating tethered enemies creates orbs of light and buff grants nearby Heart of the Pack buff. So that Heart of the Pack buff is actually a buff that does increase your teammates' damage that are stood near you by quite a bit. Not only that, you can do a lot of damage when you do pretty much spam fire the tether. And then you've got your Vanishing Smoke to go invis. So it's overall the best class. Now what I like to pair this up with, and as you can tell I am 999 with this class. When I do get it on, well 996 should I say, but you are going to want to run the Orpheus rigs. Now if you didn't know what the Orpheus rigs do, if you take a look at them, they're the best hunter PvE exotic in my opinion. Provides ability energy for each enemy tethered by deadfall anchors. Mobius Quiff has more shots, so not only do you do more damage, you get more orbs, and you also do a lot more damage because you do fire a lot more shots than what you would without them. So it's definitely an exotic you should be using with this setup. Now for me, the weapons are going to be pretty standard. Now I've tested a lot of weapons out, and in my opinion, especially for console and even PC, these two weapons here, the Mountain Top, the Recluse, are by far the best weapons still. Now they've been the best weapons for a while, however they still seem to be really good. Now, the thing that I do use with it is also the Outrageous Fortune. Now, I know grenade launchers still got nerfed and they was a lot better before. However, they are still probably the best gun, especially for your heavy slot to use. And also, you are going to want to need spike grenades for that. Because if you don't have spike grenades, they're not that good. But you can pretty much use any grenade launcher with spike grenades. They all do around about the same damage. This is just the one that I do use quite often, and I have masterworked it. So that's that. That's the weapons. That's the sort of armour we are going for. Then I'm going to put the armour on, obviously what we need. So with this setup, you are going to want to have enhanced. So if we take that off, we are going to want, pretty much it's up to you. Now, a lot of people look at these classes and they look, oh, what's best to run? Resilience, mobility. Now, for me, it's totally different for everyone, so I don't want to say exactly what to use, but if you are on a hunter, I would recommend resilience and mobility, just because obviously your mobility is quite good, and obviously it helps you jump higher, and it can be quite difficult. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Some people like to run discipline for the grenade use, some people like to run high intellect, obviously for your super, but for me, I'd recommend just having a balance of them all. It doesn't really matter too much as people make out. So for the helmet, what I would recommend also is making sure that you do have obviously an increased drop of special ammo, that sort of thing. And for this one I do have increased resilience, which makes you last a little bit longer. But with that, you're going to be getting your mounting top bullets a lot quicker, and it is a lot better. And then for the arms, the mounting top does have quite a slow reload. So what I usually do is run something like that if I'm using an auto rifle. But if I'm not using an auto rifle or anything like that, and I'm not doing anything hard, I'm just playing PvE, what I will in fact use is double this up and use double grenade launcher reloader. Now that will actually make the mounting top 10 times better, because you're obviously getting that reload off really quick. And like I said over at the subclass, if you use that, binds to double B, so you dodge. Obviously when you dodge, it gives you your mounting top bullet back and you can quickly fire them off. So try this setup out. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Now I know it was short, but you guys seem to prefer it where I just go through the setup. But if you want gameplay with the next ones when I do it for Warlock and Titan, let me know, or whether you'd just prefer to see the loadout and be done with the video. But that's going to wrap it up, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next one.